A Quinnipiac University poll which found 71% of voters rate the economy excellent or good. Joining me now is Rebecca Walser, President and CEO of Walser Wealth Management and President of Kaltbaum Capital Management, and Fox Business contributor Gary Kaltbaum. Good to see you both. Rebecca, what do you think of the president's comments? If it was, say, a Democrat president who had a 71% approval rating in terms of the economy, wouldn't that translate into a 70% approval rating for his presidency?
It absolutely would, Dave. I mean, we don't normally have such a huge disconnect between the regular approval numbers and the economic approval numbers. So this is a huge gap, and certainly wouldn't be happening to a Democratic president because the media would be, falling over themselves to give that president, credit. And obviously the opposite is true in President Trump's case.
Gary, what do you think?
All I can tell is I watch the media. It's 24/7. Trump is the worst thing on earth, and they hardly even cover the economy. And I think you are correct on that. The numbers, to have GDP where it is while everybody else is not doing so well, to have unemployment in the threes is really kind of amazing at this juncture, especially 10 years into an economic move. I wish the media would do a little bit more on it, but they're focused on a lot of other things.
Well, although one thing they are focused on with regard to the economy, Rebecca, is giving all the credit to President Obama and Joe Biden, his vice president, who may well be the next Democrat candidate for president.
Dave, it is such a joke, and I can't wait till Biden goes out on the campaign trail, as he's already doing, and starts taking credit for this economy, because their average GDP was 2.1%. They never once hit a GDP target in their budget. President Trump hit his GDP target out of the gate. 2.3%, 2.2% first year, 2.9% last year, 3.2% in this first quarter after the sugar high of the tax cuts they said would wear off. So the lowest unemployment in 50 years, the fastest wage growth in 10 years, the lowest unemployment in the African American and Latino communities, and the Latino participation rate has been going up since Trump's been elected, when it was decreasing the entire 2 terms of the Obama administration. So to go to these different groups and say the economy is bad and try to convince them that it is bad, or if it's good it's because of the Obama administration, is just laughable.
Well, and Vice President Biden, Gary, has a record of his own with regard to the Obama administration. Remember Recovery Summer in 2010? It's when he went out there and he said that the stimulus program, the Obama so-called stimulus program, was going to create 500,000 jobs a month. It ended up in those 3 summer months of 2010 creating less than 200,000 jobs for the entire 3-month period. I mean, he was a little far off.
And let's not forget, they also said a lot of that money was going to shovel-ready infrastructure jobs, and we know what got shoveled. The other part of the equation is, I still remember, I think it was like the 7th year of Obama's administration, they were blaming Bush for why their economy was not above par in the 7th year. So look, the enemy of Biden right now is success of the economy. The enemy of the media is success of the economy. So their job is to stay away from it, or talk it down, or talk about everything else. And we know what all that is, but between Mueller and everything else under the sun.
And Rebecca, I have a feeling, I mean, there is one thing that the president he can't get much out of this Congress. I don't think they want to give him anything. But the one thing he could get is a deal with China. Now, I know there's a lot of problems before we reach any kind of deal. But if there is one before the election, I think at that case, the market just goes sky high, don't you?
Absolutely, Dave. I mean, these last couple of weeks have been this pressure since May 10th, really, since we realized, well, this is not going the way we expected. And if we get a deal with China, which would be just a godsend, I absolutely think that the disparity between the approval ratings and the economic approval ratings will shorten and narrow the gap. And what people have to understand, there's a lot of reports coming out that say, oh, well, your prices are going to go up $800 now if because of these tariffs. What we have to understand is that China doesn't want to be China anymore. They don't want to be the low-cost supplier and the low-cost wage, manufacturer. They want to become America. They want to go high-tech. They want to become a lot more expensive. And so long-term, they're not going to be China for us long-term anyways. We've got to work this out now, because we're right now funding them to take over and become the economic superpower of the world.
Okay, that's got to be the last word. Rebecca Walser, Gary Kaltbaum, good to see you both. Have a great Memorial Day weekend.